Alrighty, y'all. Before we do anything at all, we're doing a big clap here for the Dallas Mavericks. Absolutely phenomenal season. There's no room for negativity in this video whatsoever. I've actually got a rule in this video. No negative comments about either side. It's getting removed if it does. Very serious about that. This is a time to celebrate. I believe in my time as coaching, you celebrate these moments for players and teams and the hard work that goes into this stuff. So first of all, hats off to the Dallas Mavericks. Had an incredible and improbable season. Really put a lot of stuff together. Can't wait to see them going forward. And then an even bigger hats off and congratulations to the Boston Celtics, NBA champions. Now, obviously, you guys see the game isn't quite over yet, but 21 points, 2 minutes. Oh, 20 points, 2 minutes. You know, not all that concerned about that. At the end of the day, if I got proven wrong by that, that would be honestly incredible. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be saying anything negative about either team. We're going to do a very quick recap of the Dallas Mavericks. I thought they came out with some good ideas and stuff in this game. I liked that PJ Washington got a little bit more involved in the offense and they tried to let him be a creator a little bit more. I loved the heart that Gafford and Lively played with as always. Luka played with a great demeanor. So did Kyrie. I thought they were excellent out there. All said and done, they ran into quite the wall of the Boston Celtics. I don't think this was a question of effort by any means from the Dallas Mavericks. I just think that they ran into an incredible basketball team, and that's what happened. I'm probably going to do a Dallas Mavericks ideal offseason, hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to get it recorded, and so that you guys can watch it right away when you start your day on Wednesday, and we'll do the Celtics the day after that. So that's what I hope to bring you guys. I'll be curious to look at this team, man. This is a really talented basketball team at the end of the day that now gets a whole offseason to explore what they can do with it, and I'm really excited to see the future of them. Alrighty, y'all, the Boston Celtics. It just seemed like destiny from the beginning of the season. You looked at this roster and you said, yep, this is the best team in basketball. No question about it, and they proved it the whole season. The whole season it was just like, okay, well, are they just beating this team or this team? No, man, they just walked through this season and got it done, man. Like, they took care of business. They had their little hiccups here and there that we were going to want to criticize for forever, but at the end of the day, they came in and they just beat everybody that was in front of them, and now they get to hold the trophy high. I don't personally care who wins like finals MVP or anything like that. I just, like, don't get me wrong, like, I think it's cool when you talk about like legacy of people and stuff, like the awards you win. At the end of the day, they're awards that don't really have like any actual parameters around them. It's just opinions at the end of the day. There you could make a case that Tatum should get it, Brown should get it, Drew Holiday, hell, Derek White, like all these guys out here. But let's give some props to like each of the guys like in this one. Jaylen Brown, phenomenal this whole series at literally like everything he was doing. On-ball defense, cutting without the ball, creating shots when necessary, shooting, just like relentless defense and leadership. Awesome. Jason Tatum, it was just kind of everywhere at all times. Like, there were games where he had a crazy amount of assists. Even in this game, he had 11 assists, 8 rebounds, and it never mattered like if he was making or missing shots. He was leaving an impact each and every night, and it's honestly incredible. I'm so happy that the two Jays are getting their championship. All the props in the world to them. The start of their careers, while so young already, are already so bright. It's phenomenal. Al Horford. Who isn't happy to see Al Horford get a ring at this point? 2 national championships and an NBA title. Like, can anybody else say that? Like, who else? Like, there's probably somebody else. You guys let me know in the comments if there's somebody else. Oh, probably Kareem, right? Yeah, Kareem. So, okay, yeah, fair enough. My bad. But, no, like, Al Horford, just the consistency, the leadership, like, the shot making, the rebounding, the toughness, like, oh my gosh, I could talk about it all night. Derek White, again, like, I could say toughness with all of these guys, fighting through some interesting dental work that took place in this one. Just fighting, hitting timely shots, right? The defense of both Derek White and Drew Holiday in this series were incredible. Everybody was incredible defensively on this team, but these guys came out tonight just ready to defend. It was phenomenal. Love to see it. Drew Holiday, just Always in the right place, right time. Always in the right place at the right time. I think what you really saw tonight is the role Drew Holiday is supposed to play, and it's that connector piece. You know, he's not out there to go create his own shot. He's not out there to go and like hit like all these spot up threes and everything. He's out there to keep the offense moving, making the right plays, getting offensive rebounds, just free roaming, playing with the wind, and just doing it. And what better of a dude too to get a second championship, man? Like so deserved. Kristaps getting out there tonight when you could tell he was laboring and everything and just trying to make a difference, even when the Dallas Mavericks are really trying to go at him, which makes sense. I mean, I give hats off to them. That's exactly what any reasonable basketball coach would have done when they saw him laboring, is go at him. But he was out there making a difference, fighting for his team, inspiring his team. Love to see it. Sam Hauser, I want to pat myself on the back just a little bit here, and then that's the last time I'll do that for this video because it's not my time to celebrate. At the beginning of the year, I did a like most critical player or most like underrated player on every single team, and I was like, Sam Hauser is 100% going to be that guy. I was like, I don't think you guys understand the value that like a 6'7" wing that can shoot this well can do on a team like this, and we saw it time and time again for him. So shout out him. Peyton Pritchard coming in for just like a minute just to electrify the crowd multiple times in the finals is something he'll be able to talk about for forever, and that is just absolutely phenomenal. By the way, final 106-88, Boston Celtics officially NBA champions. Just keep saying it, man. This franchise just gets it done. It just gets it done. What does this mean for the Celtics going forward? Like, man, this group's pretty much locked up and staying together as of right now. Like, they can bring back all of these dudes right here. Like, they have him under contract. I'll be curious to see if Al Horford is gonna just like call it quits after this or anything like that. I hope to see him playing basketball again. I just enjoy his game, enjoy the personality, things like that. But let's give credit to the coaching staff by Boston in this one too, by the way. Phenomenal job managing this team with a very young staff. That's an incredibly tough thing to do. I came in one time to a coaching job fresh out of college and getting done playing, and my first like real coaching job outside of that, there was a guy on the team older than me that I was coaching, and the guy was like, hey, you older than me? Like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. And I pulled him aside, right after that, and I said like, hey, obviously like I'm not, there's a certain relationship you and I are going to have because of this, and I was like, I need you to just be my eyes and ears out on the court, be a leader for me, like help get my voice out there, and I'm going to be asking you a lot of times what you see out there, and I see a lot of that in the Celtics staff and how they managed it. So completely awesome. And one small note too, like the chess of it all, the Celtics realizing that one of the ways that Dallas needed to get going was to get some other ball handlers involved, and they strategically put Drew Holiday on PJ Washington, knowing that they're like, hey, this is the progression that they're going to have to make eventually for them to try and unlock things. Let's just have Drew Holiday kind of pick him up at half court and just kind of take that out as soon as they try it. So incredible job, all said and done. I know this might be boring to just hear this, but again, I just think that you should be celebrating these moments, like the hard work it takes to win this stuff. Like, I've never won an NBA championship or a national title or something like that, but I've been a part of like conference championships on like mid-major schools and everything, and I've made like Final Four runs and stuff like that, and it's like, man, like this stuff is incredible, right? Like the hard work and the day-to-day of it all is like, all the pain goes away at the end of it. I'll tell you, when that final whistle blows and your team like storms the court and you get to hold up a trophy or something, all the pain of the season just goes away, and it's a beautiful feeling. It's something that I miss dearly myself being a part of, and man, I'm so happy for these guys. Like, as much as we will clown on Boston itself because they just win so much, like all these players are so very deserving. Very happy for them. And hey, that was the NBA 2023-2024 season. You guys believe it? It's done. The good news is you don't have to wait long because the NBA is an eternal season. We got the draft in, wait, how long? How long before the draft? I think it's like the 27th, Thursday. It's what, like 10 days? You guys got to wait like 10 days before we got major stuff again, and then we go into Summer League like not too long after that, and free agency happens during that time. And before you know it, we're going to be back in like October and stuff and getting ready to watch again. So I promise you guys, I'll be with you guys through the summer and everything. We're going to keep these ideal off seasons going. We're going to do a lot of draft coverage. We'll talk Summer League when it's happening. I really appreciate you guys, because this channel started with the beginning of the basketball season. season this year. And it was just something that I was like, you know what, I want to talk some basketball again. I miss talking basketball. I want to see if I can do this YouTube thing. I had a goal that if I had 100 subscribers after my first year, that I would keep trying and keep doing it. And I've got over 2,000 now, and I'm a YouTube partner, and I make money off of doing this now, and it's amazing, and it's all credit to you guys. So let's take this as a bit of a championship run. In 9 months, we accomplished something in ourselves here, and I can't wait for the first off season together. So for those of you that are commenting on every single video, thank you. You know who you are. And yeah, I can't wait for the rest of the season, or for the rest of the off season, the next season. And yeah, congrats to the Celtics again. Congrats to the Dallas Mavericks. You guys were phenomenal this year. And hey, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much.